Hello, Gemini. Subscribing Gemini. Thank you for returning to my channel. To new Gemini viewers, hello, welcome to Spirit of Clarity Tarot. I'm Ani. I'm doing this is the end of the month reading, general reading for Gemini's sun, moon, and rising signs. Okay. Um, Remember to take these readings with a grain of salt. Okay. This reading is this is an energetic reading, so it's based off the energy that I pull in, okay? So the roles can be vice versa. Remember, time is fluid. This could be something that happened to you already, something you're going through now, or something that may happen in the close near future, okay? So without further ado, we're going to get into your reading. What message do we have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the end of October 2018? What message do we have for Gemini? Sun, Moon, and Rising signs of October 2018. What message do we have? All right. We have the Queen of Wands. I'm sorry. The Queen of Wands energy. Okay. With the Queen of Wands energy, the Queen of Wands is she's very optimistic. Okay. That is an energy of someone that's very organized and successful, okay? Very confident in themselves, friendly, very efficient, always cheerful, okay? Not all the time, but you know what I'm saying, ambitious. Um, this person or this energy is just also involved or has knowledge of the occult, the religion and everything else. I feel that this person knows exactly when to move, okay? We have the Magician card in reverse, right? The Magician card is telling me that Gemini, there could be, this is Gemini, Virgo, or Aquarius energy, but there's a lot of trickery going on, okay? I'm sorry, and the Sun card is not happy. So we have like a Leo, possibly, because this is a Leo card. It doesn't have to be. Someone could have Leo energy in their chart, or someone around you could be a Leo. Okay. But the Magician is telling me this is like a lot of deceit, communication blocks, maybe between you and fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. It doesn't have to be. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Also, if they're born on the cuffs. Um, I see that is above, so below. Yeah, it's just like a lot of trickery and deceit going on. Okay. So now we have Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. As I said, if this fire sign was born on the cuffs, I'll start spitting out birth dates. But if this fire sign was born, y'all gotta forget one and pen now. I just was checking the polish out. This could be a Aries Taurus, okay? If this person was born April 16th through 8 or between April 16th and April 22nd, this is a Taurus that you're dealing with, okay? I feel like there was some work put in. Somebody maybe was manifesting some things or put in, was working hard, waiting for things to manifest, waiting for things to come to fruition, and it didn't come out as expected, okay? So we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is bringing in that energy, this is a Leo, that energy of attention, okay? This person is looking for attention. This person be looking for some type of drama, okay? Because this person that you're dealing with, Gemini, this is your energy. So then you're finally out again. This person, and this is you and whoever this Taurus or Leo is. This person is a stalemate, okay? I feel that you're trying to make a decision between yourself and that person, and you're stuck in the middle. And not only that, because you're not making a choice, I feel that you're blocking your blessings. You can't even see what's coming in for you, okay? With the World card tells me that there is no closure right now. This is Taurus, Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo, okay? It's also associated with a Capricorn and Aquarius. And Plus one is 3. Okay, so there's no closure. There's a third party involved, okay? Because this is one which breaks down to 3. There could be a third party involved, or there could be a communication problem, okay? Things are still open because it hasn't been communicated that it's over. I feel like someone was left out in the cold, okay? But if you think about it, not really, because they could be going into this building, this church, okay? Yeah, there was a petty argument because 5 is adversity. So, someone could have been left out in a cold, which means that, you could have gotten rid of somebody and it's just because of lack of communication, or you just didn't say it and they got upset and they left and they feel like abandoned, okay, Gemini? But I feel that someone is very content, okay? And I feel that someone is letting go of past people, past issues, past memories, okay? And they're not financially stable. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun card and the King of Wands. So, which tells me that this is both fire sign. This tells me that there is a Leo that's a go-getter, but the Leo is not happy, okay? Leo, Aries, or Sag. This person is a go-getter. This person is very popular, very energetic, but for some apparent reason, he or she isn't happy. Doesn't have to be a Leo. Remember, this is energy, okay? Let's clarify for Gemini the overall message. Okay, just wanted to come out. So we have the Knight of Swords, Gemini, which is your energy, air sign energy. Okay, I feel like something is coming in fast, really fast, or somebody is being really impatient. I feel like somebody's being really swift-minded and intelligent. Okay, and it could be coming from this fire sign, or you could be coming for this fire sign. The Magician, the Kami, and the trickery is telling me that this person is not letting up being trickery, and it could be you, Gemini. Okay, I might be wrong. I don't know everybody's situation, but what I'm saying is this person isn't. It's corny, it's decayed, and it's played out, but they're still trying to be, trick, be a con man. Okay. We have the Queen of Wands again. So they're being trickery towards an Aries, Leo, Sag. And I feel like that person sees the drama and then turned their back on it, okay? Because there was some stuff behind the scenes that caused a lot of drama. There were a lot of secrets. The Knight of Cups. Someone tried to offer love or an apology. Someone tried to offer love or an apology, and it's like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. The offer was turned down because somebody wants to have a happy family. Somebody wants to have total fulfillment. If it's not a family, you just want to be happy. You just want to, have a peace of mind, okay? We have an angry Queen of Cups here, okay? The Queen of Cups is very, how can I say, like, she's really bitter. Um, she's like, how is the Queen of Cups is just, she reminisces a lot. So it's like this person does not get things out of their head easily, okay? Um, this person is really needy and bitter and weak, okay? This person even suffer from depression or addiction. This person can even be overly manipulative, all right? So maybe you threw Scorpio, Pisces in the cold. So I'm feeling like Scorpio is Sagittarius. So what I'm feeling like is that you be dealing with a heavy fire sign, okay? And I feel like they're using they're emotionally manipulative, all right? The Knight of Pentacles, we have someone else coming in offering stability, okay? When it just was a lot of instability, okay? The Knight of Pentacles, now the Knight of Pentacles is like a Taurus energy, very hard working, committed. I feel like, they're this energy is an energy of stability. but very cautious, okay? I feel that this offer from this Taurus be coming in soon when it's cold, okay? Somebody, it's Leo card again. Somebody has self-doubt or or somebody is feeling insecure or overly emotional. This is the same person. Okay, somebody is very overly emotional in your life, Gemini. Okay, I feel like there has been a separation, or a divorce. Okay, and it's cutting both ways. Sorry, I had to drink coffee. The Ace of Swords could tell me that there's a lot of mental confusion, or somebody is being manipulative. All right, there could be like an inability to focus on something. Okay, so somebody, and that could be the magician, with this trick and then being trickster. What is the challenge for Gemini end of October? Yeah, this magician could be just playing on people's minds and intentions, and not minds and intentions, but I mean minds and intellect, and have people all messed up. But there is some secrets behind the scenes, okay? But I feel like Gemini, you're like, nope, I want happiness. Don't care about your emotions. Okay, we'll see what happens. But I just feel like Gemini, you're just like, I don't want to hear this from this person. Get out face. What is the challenge message for the end of birth for Geminis? What is the challenge message for the end of birth for Gemini? Sun, moon, and rising. All right. Ugh. All right. So I hope I don't. All right. It worked out good. Woo. The camera would have fell. So the challenge is gaining spiritual strength. Okay. And reflecting on what it is that you do. So I feel like with spiritual strength in shadow, which is in honesty, so you definitely need. No, this is not, but in place. But goes back to them, which means that you need double spiritual strength. Okay, and let me look at the numerology chart. I think mine is fruition. Okay, so for you to bring what you want to fruition, you have to get that spiritual strength. You have to meditate. You have to continue to pray if that's what you're doing. Keep doing the positive. Okay, because if you put negativity in the atmosphere, you're going to draw negativity back. You're sending that information into the 4D dimension, and eventually it's going to manifest here in the 3D, okay? Let's clarify spiritual strength for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Only 2 cards, please. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Clarify challenge message for Gemini for the end of the 20, 2 cards, y'all. All right, so we have the Princess of Wands, okay? Now, in the Four of Wands, stability. You need that spiritual strength in order to gain the stability. The Princess of Wands is someone that's learning to be the queen, okay? I look at the Princess of Wands as the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is letting you know that, be creative, okay? It's hard for you to be creative, to figure out a way to change your lifestyle habits, okay? To change your lifestyle habits to gain that stability that you want. You need to do yoga, to start meditating, okay? So changing your habits is maybe, like I said, meditating, talking to your guides, getting more into your spirituality. We have the Seven of Wands here, okay? The Seven of Wands is telling me you guys are not fighting, or somebody, Aries, Leo, Sag, is just not fighting anymore, okay? What is the action message? What action does Gemini need to take? What action does Gemini need to take? Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the end of 18. What action does Gemini need to? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Thank you. The Prince of Wands. So we got a lot of fire energy up in here for you, okay? And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. New job, new stability, financial stability, and windfall of income possibly, And we have the Prince of Wands, okay? And the Prince of Wands is bringing you a message. We have the Princess of Wands, okay? The Prince of Wands is bringing the same message, okay? Be creative, okay? To manifest, to manifest your Ace of Pentacles, and y'all won't believe what's at the bottom, the Ten of Cups, to get your total happiness, okay? So let's clarify. Clarify action message for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Clarify the action message for the end of October 2019 for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Oh, wow. Okay. No, that's 2 cards. 2 cards. I can't take that. All right, let's clarify the action message for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the end of October 2019. Clarify the action message. Clarify what actions want. Okay, got a peeker. So we have the World card. They want you to bring things to completion. Okay, with an Aries, a Sagittarius, a Taurus, or Leo. Bring it to closure. Bring it to completion, okay? Spirit wants you to, have more fulfillment, have more harmony, okay? This woman, she is just feeling free, okay? She has the staff in her hand of the fire sign. She has the earth wrapped around her. Okay, we have the hangman. And the hangman in the reverse tells me that you're stalling because of internal conflict or constant conflict with this. Either in your mind about a fire sign or it's either with a fire sign. Okay, Gemini. So this completes your reading for the end of October. If you guys like this reading, give me a thumbs up, comment, share. If you feel led to subscribe to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell so that you'll get notified every time I upload a video for your zodiac sign, okay? So in October, toodles.